Okay, my friends, let's see if we are getting closer to leaving the dupe market and or closer to staying with inside the dupe market. Kind of like a 50-50 shot at it. So let's see what we get it out of today. Today we're going to do Rayhaan Aquatica. This one has been really popular online. People have been pushing this one a lot. I had a really good experience with Rayhaan Terra. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one as well. This is based off of the Creed Virgin Island water. So I have smelled this in, I think it was Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's has like the entire Creed line. You can go in there very easily and do that. They're very quick to give you a, they're not very quick, but they will give you a sample tester as well that you can try that as well. The Rayhaan Aquatica is a budget-friendly alternative dupe to Creed Virgin Island water. It is a unisex tropical fragrance featuring prominent notes of coconut, lime, white rum, and sugarcane, often described as having a pina colada-like scent profile. That one I'm like, oh God, I don't know, but I really did like Virgin Island water, so if it's close, I think I should like this. Key details about Rayhaan Aquatica. Scent profile, highly similar to Virgin Island water with a 95% close match in the opening, featuring a blend of tropical citrus and sweet, creamy notes. Performance, reviews indicate it often outperforms the original, offering better longevity. I have heard that about a lot of the Rayhaans. Price point, position as an affordable alternative, generally found in the mid-40s. We'll get into how much I paid for it. Characteristics, it's described as a slightly boozy, more potent than Creed scent according. Let's see, take a look here. Aquatica, a new perfume by Rayhaan Men, released in 2025. This thing is pretty brand new. The scent is citrusy sweet. It's being marketed by ARK Perfumes and Cosmetic Trading. Main accords, citrus, sweet, fresh, fruity, aquatic. Fragrance pyramid, top notes, lime, bergamot, coconut, mandarin orange, heart notes, ginger, jasmine, ylang, which is kind of it's kind of a hot one. If you know any of the ylang oils, it's like a hot kind of like CX oil. Hibiscus, base notes, musk, sugarcane, white rum. Ratings on Parfuma. Scent is an 8.8. Longevity is a 7.6. Sillage, your sillage, 7.3. Bottle 7.9. Value for the money, 9.3. So if that's all you were looking for, I hope that helps. That was under 3 minutes. Fantastic. That was pretty good for me. So let's get into this. I got this from Amazon. I believe I paid $44.95 for it. To give you kind of like an idea too, they usually say like don't buy from Amazon if it's not sold by them. I think this one was sold by and shipped by Amazon, so which is a good thing. I paid $44.95 for it. To give you an idea, let's see. eBay had it for $48.99. There's another one for $54.99. Beauty House, let's see. $66.49 is kind of all over the board. I've had a really good experience buying from Amazon. Haven't had any issues whatsoever. Prefer to buy from Jama Shop if I can. Those are the two sites that I usually trust. Again, if I can buy from Jama Shop, I will. Okay, so where did I get it from? I bought it from Amazon. I paid about $44.95 for it. And then let's start getting into the actual parts of it. I have not smelled this before, so this is going to be the first time. I do chomp at the bits to smell these, and sometimes I will wait all day to be able to smell those just for you guys, so you guys can see that first scent of it. Again, try to give you like an idea of what it would be like if you actually did blind buy that. These are blind bought as well. A little excited. I am going into, there's a place, I'm out of the like Chicagoland area, and I found a place that has a ton of the stuff that I can only buy online. Actually like displayed where you can go in there and test them. So I'll probably do a video throughout there at some point. Would love to, the shop owner was fantastic, and I'd love to kind of get their opinion on it. It was really neat. He like actually opened up this case and then showed me like actually what raw musk looked like. He had vanilla, the vanilla strips or beans in there. It was really neat. But without further ado, Rayhaan Aquatica. The box, very similar to the other one. It looks a lot fancier, but it's just a cardboard box. So there's the front of it, the side of it, the back, the other side, the top, and of course the bottom. So let's go ahead and pull it out. See, it's just got little looks like metal, but it's just a little thing. Even these, I know that from having Rayhaan Terra, there are like plastic on the top. So let's open that. Excuse me. Okay. This one, it's still plastic, but it has a little bit more of a kind of a metallic look to it. So that's the top of it. I'm sorry, that's the front of it. The top. And the full Venom White sides. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze here a couple of times. I apologize. So, again, I've never tried this. Let's try this. Rate the click and rate the quality of the bottle. Again, they're very fancy looking, but just nothing like too crazy. They're just cardboard, the boxes. This, it looks metal, but again, these are plastic. Almost look like it's like an out part of this, just like an outside case of it. I don't think this comes out. No, I don't think it comes out. It says rate the click. There's no click. No click. No click for you. No click whatsoever. Rate the bottle and the atomizer and get my first impression, because I have not smelled actually this. I've smelled Virgin Island Waters. Oh, that's really good. That's really good, actually. They said you could talk about a limey effect. This one's very, very clean. And very fresh. Let's put this on. Oh, that's really good. I'm in like the dead of winter right now, so like some of the freshies, I'm not sure how well they're gonna do. I know they're gonna perform probably better in the summertime. I don't get a lot of the, like, what do they talk about, the boozy notes. I don't, maybe a little bit. It's definitely fresh. I definitely get that lime note that they talk about. This is yummy. Trying to think. It's like a, it's very fresh. You definitely have like a lime scent to it, but it's not like overpoweringly like when you would smell like a lime, you smell like lime. It's just like blended in there very nicely. This is the second Rayhaan that I've had. Again, I've had Rayhaan Terra. I don't get a lot of that, like that synthetic like fog, I call it, like where your brain, you just like, you can kind of taste it in your back, your throat and your nose when you're smelling it. I don't really get that from the Rayhaan Terras. Maybe just I haven't worn it enough. And the lasting of the Rayhaan Terra was incredible. So hopefully I'm getting that same kind of effect out of this one. This is really good. This is really good. It almost has that same kind of vibe as like Louis Vuitton Imagination. I know it's not that same one, but that same kind of clean, like almost like a pure, like not crisp, but like a very refined, clean smell to it. And you can definitely smell that lime. This is a great freshie. This would be a great one to kind of like keep around and add to the freshies probably during the summer. I'll probably wear this whenever, but I think it's going to probably perform better during the summer. I usually gauge it against like, okay, so this was $44.95. Was it worth to pay $44.95? I think, yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed. And again, with the Rayhaan Terra, I was very pleased with that. The more I'm spraying it on, the stronger it's getting. So I should probably like stop spraying it. But I got a little bit of that syntheticness there. This is good. If you like freshies, you would probably very much so like this. It's got, again, it's got kind of like that same, like, I don't know, I'm repeating myself, but it's that same kind of vibe as like Louis Vuitton Imagination, but with a more citrusy rather than tea note, like a citrusy, clean, very fresh, clean smell. If you like freshies, you would probably very much so like this. If you do not like freshies, then you probably wouldn't like this. But I think it's kind of hard not to like a freshie. I mean, freshies are kind of like, I think you could, if you like freshies, you would absolutely love this. Let me see. Would I buy it again? We already did the bottle and rate the quality of the bottle and the box. Again, the box is nothing special. It's pretty, but it's nothing like crazy. I like that Tiffany blue though. It's nice. Again, it's just like a very thin like cardboard. Looks nicer than it is. The bottle is plastic, so nothing too crazy. It is cute. Cute. I don't know. Can a man say cute about a cologne? I'm trying to run a honest channel here. It's nice. It's nice. Would you buy it again? I think if I was looking for a freshie that was on the more affordable side of things, if this produces, that's what I'll do another video after this. If this produces and has good sillage and I get some compliments on it and it lasts a long time, maybe. The only reason I'm saying maybe is that the more that I'm doing this, the more that I'm opening these my two like boxes that I talk about, and I'm starting to like realize like, do you really need all of this? So I'm trying to like go the opposite. I'm trying to go like to the extreme and then dial it back down and go towards like the things that I want. I think my freshie is going to be imagination. Again, the time will tell when I go to like renew imagination or like when I go to buy it again. Will I like cough that money up or will I not? This would be a really good alternative to like a freshie if you're looking for if you're on. I was gonna say like if you're on a budget, but even if you're not on a budget, this is really good. But for like $44.95, I think for what is it, a 3.7, 3.4 ounce. I don't know. That I think that this is great. This is yeah, I don't know. This is really good. You get a lot a lot of bang for your buck. It's definitely fresh. It's definitely a freshie. Would I buy it again? I would say because I'm going to lean towards imagination, probably not, because I don't need 10 freshies. I'm going to do YSLY. I think that that's like pure perfection as far as like a freshie goes. So I think between the dupes that I have for imagination itself, and then YSLY, I really don't think I need another one, but I'll go through this, no problem. I have no problem doing it. The dupe runs out. Would I consider spending money on the original? The dupes are getting so good that I think Virgin Island Waters is probably like somewhere between what size, depending on what size you get, $300 to $600. So I don't think I like it that much that I'd rather spend that money on Louis Vuitton Imagination if you're getting into that price range, because I think that's like I think it's pure perfection as far as a freshie goes. I think it's pure perfection as far as cologne goes in general. I don't think so. I don't think so. With Creed, I've started to. There's 3 different ones that I'm gonna have. I did the Club de Nuit Creed Aventus, the Rayhaan Aquatica, the Creed Virgin Island Waters, and then I have the other one coming in, the Collector's Supreme Collector's Edition, I think it is. That one's coming in the mail. I think it's gonna be here in the next couple days. So I think that I did like Creed Absolute. I didn't like Creed at first when I started smelling it, but Club de Nuit is really changing that for me. And then this is the third one, the Virgin Island Waters. I think that that I have everything covered with the Creeds that I want. And again, I think I paid what like let's say like $50 each, so like 150. So for half, probably less than half the cost of like one bottle of Creed, I was able to get all 3 of them. So I think I got like all my bases covered. I think I'm fine. I don't think that I would buy the original. Not to say that if that is your thing that you wouldn't do that, because that is kind of like where I think I'm more leaning towards. I'm going to start kind of getting off of, I have a mixture, if you've seen my videos, like I've got a mixture of both, original stuff and the dupe stuff. I think I'm going to start kind of focusing more on the money that I'm spending on the dupes and put those into the more of the niche things. And then again, I have my 5 signature scents that I have, so I'm going to kind of narrow down and save that money for the stuff that I have in there. I'm going to need probably more stuff, honestly, for the content, so that would probably be why I would start continuing buying the dupes, because then I can get a video out of it, and sort of like these are really popular and people are looking at them anyways. And again, I'm trying to give everybody an idea of what that experience would be like if you chose to buy it. Is it a safe blind buy? I think it's absolutely a safe blind buy. If you did like freshies, you wouldn't have any issue whatsoever with this one. And it does have like a nice twist, because it does have that liminess to it. Again, when somebody said that, like, I could smell the lime, I was like, oh God, I don't know if I was walking around smelling lime. The lime is very well balanced. It just kind of has that taste. It goes in that direction. I mean, it's that's the hardest part about doing this is like visually, like audibly explaining what these smell like without like yeah, because it's a scent. You're not going to be able to do that. They don't have scratch and scent TV yet. So I would absolutely say it's a safe blind buy. If you've been thinking about doing this, if you like freshies and you like something with a little bit more of like a citrus kind of like scent to it, then you would absolutely love this. Does it live up to the hype? I think so. I think that this thing's getting like a ton of hype. Um, I would say that this lives up to the hype. I think that I would say yes. I would say this lives up to the hype. Is this top 10 or top five, top five or top 10 worthy? For me, it is not. But I think that again, if you are just starting your collection, if you're a little bit younger, if you're very budget sensitive, and you're just looking for the best deal on the market, then I would say that this could definitely be a signature scent for somebody. For me, it's not, only because I have made the conscious decision that Louis Vuitton is one of my signature scents, and again, I very similar to that stuff is I don't need more. I don't need 7 freshies. I don't need 7, like powder freshes, or 7, like woody, spicy orientals. But I would say that this could be very well, the more that I'm smelling it, I'm a little stuffed up. But I would say that this is very, very good. It's getting like even, it's like really growing on me. I will absolutely 100% wear this. But I don't think it makes my top 5 or my top 10. But again, I think it could make somebody else's. Does it make the main box? I think it will make the main box. Again, if you've watched any of my videos, I have 2 cases at least at this point. I'm going to have to probably add more if I keep going at the rate I am. But there's a main case and then a secondary, like a B Squad case. I think that this will go in the main case, but I think that it would get kicked out if I needed the room. But it will go in the main case originally. Is the clone worth the cost? I would say yes. I'm not disappointed. I'd tell you if I was disappointed. Like $44.95, let's say like $50 with tax and shipping. I would say yes. I think the only problem with the Rayhaans is I think that they're producing them so much is that I have to wait. Like Rayhaan Terra took me like a month to get. This wasn't as bad. This was probably like a week and a half. And this was sold directly by Amazon. Price versus value, I think that this is an excellent freshie for the price of that $44.95. I think it's like perfect. It's like it hits like all the marks. It's very good. Let's see how strong it is and how long it lasts. But if it does last long, then yeah, at that price point, I think it's a winner. When to wear it? Season is definitely like probably more like a summer scent, like a summer, like a beautiful summer night. This would be probably perfect for it. I think to again, I don't know, maybe I've seen that like with, like why like the heavier colognes like last better in the winter, or like kind of do better in the winter. This would definitely be probably a summer scent, but you could wear it anywhere. I think it's safe to wear it forever, wherever you want. Who's it for? Again, that's a tough question. Maybe I have to keep that in there because it's like, I think it's an appropriate question. I think I'm trying to like, go through all the different ones and pick out like what anybody like all the look at all the different categories. I think that this is for anybody if you like a freshie. I think that it might lean a little bit younger because it's got like that powerful kind of kick to it. But not that somebody older wouldn't want that. I mean, I want as powerful as possible. But I would say anybody could wear this. I feel like maybe it runs a little bit younger. This would be perfect for like kind of it's one of those. I've done that in some of my other videos. Like if you're looking for like a scent for your brother or your husband or your son, somebody that's just kind of getting into colognes, I think this would be a fantastic one. I think that they would really love it. Final score, 1 out of 10. I'd give this a solid 8. I'd give this a solid 8. I'm trying to save those real high numbers for the pure perfection stuff. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this. I think this is a very safe buy. I think that anybody would really like this, and I think that you would do really good at it. I'd say a solid 8. Let's say 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5. Again, when I compare it, I'm comparing it to the stuff that I already have. Like Louis Vuitton, Imagination is my fresh sheet, so I don't think I need another one of these, but I will definitely use this. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Should you buy it or should you skip it? I think that this is a safe buy. If you've been thinking about Rayhaan Aquatica, I think it does live up to the standards of where things are at. And again, I'd love to see how this performs. Excited to kind of get this and wear this for a couple days and then do another video to show you guys that stuff as well. As always, if you're still at the end of this video, I really appreciate it. I'd love a little bit of feedback too. If you guys are like, I hate these long formats, I'd love a little bit more like quicker of a video. Please let me know. I'd love to see that. And then as always, you know, if you have any questions or anything like that, you can hit me up in the comments and I'd love to hear more from you guys. I love you guys. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have the best day of your life. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Bye-bye.